What's up, Mech fans, and welcome back to the channel. So today we've got a brand new Gunpla haul to go over, which I've got right here. Another pretty small one. I've only got a total of 3 kits in here. But before we dive into it, please do leave a like on this video and subscribe if you are a fan of Mecha anime content and want to see plenty more videos like this in the future. Also, head on down to the comment section below. Let me know if you picked up any Gunpla recently or other Gundam related merchandise. And also, what kit are you looking to get within the near future? I'm going to go open this box, and I'll be back with you guys in a second.
A few moments later.
Alright, the kits are out of the box, so let us take a look at them. Starting off though, we do have our thank you order little leaflet. Now this does have a note on the back. I'm not going to show it, mainly because it does actually have the discount code, which you guys have to make a purchase if you want to be able to use. But of course I did get these once again from the guys over at Rivals Corner. And I'm going to struggle to actually try and title this video because this is a Gunpla haul that has zero consistency to it whatsoever. Aside from the fact that these are all high grades, these are all from completely different series, completely different timelines, but we'll dive into them. Starting off with the Gundam pharact from Witch from Mercury, of course. Now, this is one that I have been needing to get and wanting to get for really, I mean, since Witch from Mercury came out, to be honest. You know, I've been wanting this kit, obviously need it for the Witch from Mercury collection. So I finally decided to pick it up. Of course, this is Elan's suit, both Elan 4 and Elan 5, and yes, it's a really great looking mobile suit. Obviously, you know, very unique, a little bit more on the kind of lanky side, I guess you could say, very slimline, but I do like it a lot. And of course, because it is such a major kit, major suit within Witch from Mercury, it is almost like a need, especially for someone who was a big fan of Witch from Mercury. Yeah, pharact was absolutely one that I had to get my hands on at some point, and now seemed like the most appropriate time to do so. Next up, though, I've actually got my very first Gundam wing kit. Of course, I did watch this very recently and did a review if you guys want to go check that out for its 30th anniversary. And yeah, we got the maganac, which is a bit of a mass-produced mobile suit. I think there's like a total of 40 of them in the series, like the maganac core. Really like the simplicity of this and the color scheme. You know, it's one of those like unique mass-produced suits, or grunt suits if you want to call it that. But also, you know, it's quite basic, but in a good way. I do really appreciate that. I definitely want to get some more of the Gundam wing kits, but quite a lot of them I think recently have been sold out. Probably, well, A, because of popularity of wing in general, also because of 30th anniversary. I think a lot of them have been reprinted recently, so things like the Sandrock, the Death Scythe, the Heavy Arms, the Shenlong. They are, for the most part, sold out. Some places have a couple of them in stock, some have some of the others, so it's kind of trying to find like one online store that has like all 4 or 5 of them in stock to basically just get them all in one place. But I definitely want to get the Leo, because that's like the main grunt suit from Wing. I also want to get the Heavy Arms. I want to get the Death Scythe, like the standard Death Scythe as opposed to Death Scythe Hell. Shenlong, what's the other one? Sandrock. And I think that's all 4 of them. And then I want to try and get the real grade Wing Zero. Or is it the Wing? I think, yeah. The real grade TV Wing Zero when that releases sometime later this year. Might even be early next year by the time it gets over here. I also want to get the Wing Zero real grade Endless Waltz, because I absolutely love that suit. And then I want to try and get the real grade Wing TV version as well. And then also the real grade Epion. And I think that will probably do me for wing suits. Now, I think there is a P Bandai Ultron, which I would definitely like to try and get. Probably not that easy to get hold of, though. Last but certainly not least, we're going back to some original classic Gundam. And we do have the Gyan. Of course, this is McAvey's mobile suit within the original Gundam series. From what I can remember, it is actually only featured in the series, and it's pretty much cut out of the movie trilogy, specifically the 3rd film. But yeah, like, this is one of those kits that is apparently just, once again, like the maganac, very, very simple and straightforward, but just comes together really nicely and looks really good. And, you know, the Gyan as a suit is just such a unique design. I do have the Gyan Strom still to build from Seed Freedom, but, you know, of course, this is kind of like a must-have for original 0079. Still need to get things like the Gelgoog. I still need a standard green Zaku, which I don't have. So there's still quite a few like 0079 kits to get, but I have a decent selection. I've got, of course, the main white base Gundam, like the main 3 white base Gundams, Zaku to Char's version, the Char's version of the Zakok, and then the Zaku 1. So there's still quite a few that I do need to get hold of, like the Gelgoog, Char's version, standard Gelgoog, a Rick Dom or Dom, whatever it may be, things like that. So there are still some kits out there that I do need to get. But yeah, like I just kind of fancied picking up some more simple, like quick and easy kind of kits because I've really been enjoying doing some of the stuff that is a little bit more on the quick side. Like for example, recently built the Revive Gundam. And this was like a quick, like 30-45 minute job. And it was just a joy to put together. And then one that took a little bit longer. I'm actually just showing these off now. We've got the real grade version 2.0 of the RX 7082, which looks fantastic. And also, one last one. These are just on my desk. I'm showing them off. We got the Gundam EX, which surprisingly, like I say surprisingly, like the kit's absolutely fantastic to build and looks great. But I've done like nothing apart from put a few marking stickers on it. I haven't even put all the marking stickers on, and it still looks damn good. Like it's one of those kits where I thought that maybe it would need the panel lining to actually make it look good at all. But even without panel lining and minimal stickers, it's still a fantastic looking kit. So all three of those kits that I just showed off there, highly, highly recommended for various different reasons, really. I mean, the Real Grade 2.0 and the EX, like pretty complex kits, but also just look fantastic. And then the Revive version, obviously very simple and straightforward, but that's what makes the build like just a joy to be able to do. Once again, we had the Gyan, we had the Maganac, and then we have the Gundam pharact. So that sums it up for this haul today. Like I said, I'm going to struggle to title this one because it's so inconsistent. We've got After Colony stuff, we've got Universal Century, and then we do have the Ad Stellar timeline, which is which from Mercury. So really all over the place, but of course, great looking kits that I am very, very excited to build. Before I get out there though, please do leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're a fan of mecha anime content and want to see plenty more videos like this in the future. And like I said earlier, head on down to the comments section below, let me know what Gunpla you picked up recently, what have you been building recently and such. And also, I guess while we're here, what are your thoughts on those new G-Quirks reveals, the Gelgoog, basically just a GM? Let me know what you think of the new high grades that are coming out for them, because in my opinion, they are some of the best representations, some of the best looking G-Quirks kits that we've had so far, just in terms of how it looks like as a build and how accurate it is to the show, and just overall how it looks as a model kit. Thank you once again for tuning into Mecha Chat today. I'll see you guys next time.